collaboration on healthcare. I'd now like to invite Dr. Pramod Kumar Rajput, Senior Vice President, International Business and Head of Africa Region for Cadila Pharmaceuticals, to talk about what Cadila has been doing, and also, Dr. Rajput, what can be done now.
Thank you very much, Pranju sir. In the pursuit of good health, with the grace of Almighty, my respect to all the excellencies, the government officials, my colleagues on the dais and off the dais. A very, very warm good afternoon to all of you. Being a person of the pharmaceutical industry, today I am representing all the entire Indian pharmaceutical industry of my 40 years of experience working in the national market and in the international market. We all know, we all say health is wealth. It's very, very true. And so true it is for 130 billion people of the Africa. Today, the entire group of African conglomerates had come here to discuss about that how India can provide one of the best partnership so that the health sector can be further taken and grown. It's indeed a great privilege for me to be a part of this 17th CII Exim Bank Conclave on this wonderful meeting. I really feel happy and feel pride to mention that Africa is a land of abundance, endless potential, and a land of dreams. And it is very true. Since yesterday we are listening and we are ensuring it and we are adhering to this part that yes, it is there. When such a beautiful opportunity is there, then why not we should be exploring it in a much beautiful way so that Africa should be like a heaven. That's the reason all wonderful people, all ministers are here. I also thank His Excellency from Ethiopia. Yesterday when he was on the dais, he took the name of Cadila Pharmaceutical. Why I'm putting it here? Because 20 years ago, the CMD of our company, he thought that yes, Africa is one of the very wonderful market. We put our plant there. We have our manufacturing facility there. And we know that we are feeding to a lot many other requirements to take care for the needs of the patient and the people. We have our subsidiary in Kenya. We have our technology transfer in Nigeria. So many things we are doing it. We are having more than 200 people working in the entire Africa. But I will not talk about my Cadila. I will talk about the entire pharma industry. So while working and while meeting the people from FWA to the small part to the Mauritius to the area, I personally found that there are three very, very important things has to be taken care, which already Dr. Devan and other government officials have spoken. But I like to add little more on that. That is collaboration in the many ways. We talk about the collaboration. The collaboration is public partnership, that is one. But at the same time, the collaboration should be in licensing. It is very, very important. If we are going to do the in-licensing part, we are able to transfer the technology which we have done it in our various number of years. Detailed designing, which is again very important, because it is required in the pharmaceutical industry, in the healthcare segment. Skill building, which is again an important thing, because if any of the African delegate is coming, doctor is coming, SCP is coming to our wonderful country, India, he will or she will be respected and he and she will be given the best of the best training where he will be or she will be taking it back to his or her country to ensure that in that particular hospital, on this particular area, the patient should be treated the way it has been treated very well in our wonderful country. Second part is innovation. So when we talk about the innovation, let us talk about something new. Today in India, we talk about 4.0 in supply chain. We talk about 5.0 in the marketing segment, which is the latest requirement in the entire world, because we are competing with the world. We are the third largest seller in the entire world. And the way we are growing very soon, with the vision of our respected Prime Minister, we are going to be the #1 in the coming time. That is the vision is there. So when our partners of Africa have joined hand with us, why not they should be also running with the same way, with the same speed, which is really required. So this is the innovation part which has to be taken care. The healthcare professionals and the people who are associated with that, they have to be educated in the various segments, which is the requirement. Otherwise, we all, including we all, we will become obsolete. And it's very, very important for all the officials listening from Africa that this is my request, because I have seen that part. It's important to ensure that the enhancement is a real requirement to complete the entire different ways of treating the life, which is very, very important for any human being. The third is the technological transfer. We are talking about, we have the technology. We are manufacturing the vaccines. Why not we can manufacture in Africa? We are able to provide you so many beautiful things. Today we are in the biologicals, we are in the biosimilars, we are in the biotechnology. So same technology we are ready to transfer, because there is nothing there. We did the entire work, our country has invested, we are aware about it, and it should be given to the African countries very well. And we all, as a pharmaceutical company, as an Indian company, we are open to it, and we really, we admire that most of the excellencies, they have met me yesterday, they were talking that which are the new avenues can be taken care. So it is not only one, the entire pharma company is open for that. Then another thing is dialysis unit. See, let me tell you very, very, I'll be a little more, you can say, not candid, but concerned about it, right? The dialysis unit, people, they are suffering with a lot of kidney disease. And the people, they come from African state. Either they go to the Paris or the France, or either they come to the India. The dialysis unit is a basic requirement. The people who are taking care for that, they have to be trained accordingly, so that the people suffering with the kidney problem should not be suffering. And of course, the clean water is one very important part of that, because why the kidney disease happens, this is one of the basic factor on that. The other thing is that radiotherapy, daycare hospital requirement. This is the people who are suffering with cancer. Today, cancer has become a deadly disease, but the way the work is going on, believe you me, that by 2030, it will be a chronic disease, because we have the biosimilars, we have the technology, and we are able to treat a couple of the cancers, like a non-small cell lung cancers, and also on the stage 2 cancers, which the doctors are treating it. And I'm sure Dr. Sandeep Diwan will agree to this point, right, that we are treating the cancers very well, and the patients are getting treated. So this technology can be further transferred in that. The another part, which is coming up, right, we are talking about technology because thanks to COVID, AI, artificial intelligence, which Pranav Sahib have said about it, and at the same time, augmented reality, virtual reality, which is a new part of it. When the patient comes to the doctor, he or she should be aware about it, that how the drug is working, how the drug is effective about it. This is a new era that it is there in the healthcare industry, using of the AR and VR. Another era is how to educate the patient, because all the patients may not be educated, but with the gamification, the SCP, the healthcare professional, he or she can educate the patient. So the patient should be able to take the complete therapy, and the patient will be able to ensure that he or she is getting better, which is basically required by a doctor. So these are the three things are there. When we talk about SDG, yesterday I was listening very carefully that the eminent dignitaries, they were talking about the Sustainable Development Goals, 2030, created by United Nations. I was just penning it down. And believe you me, there are the 5 goals can be taken care if we really put our real sincere effort on that. The first goal is goal number 3, which is of the good health and well-being. And of course, there are the ways which we can develop it. Second is goal number 4, quality education. Because why I'm putting this goal, it is very important to upskill ourselves. Unless and until we will not upgrade ourselves, we will not be able to have the same pace which is required in the today's world, because world is running at a very high speed, and every 3 years the technology is changing us. The things have become obsolete. So we have to be as per the requirement of the thing. This is the goal number 4. Then goal number 8 of SDG is decent work and economic growth. So decent work, how will it happen? When the entire, the citizens of Africa or the citizens of the world, they will be more educated. They will be more knowing about the things. So the decent work culture will be there, and people will love to work, and the people will talk only on the growth, which is a basic requirement of any particular country. Then another point is industry innovation, which yesterday we have spoken about it, and here it happens with the pharmaceutical industry as well, because industry, whenever the more industry will be there, more people will be employed, more technology will be transferred, and we will be able to build a beautiful country wherever we are. And the last one is the partnership to achieve the goal. So we are here, you are here, we are here. We all are amalgamating together to have a wonderful partnership so that we should start building the things. Now, last but not the least, two things I like to request here on this platform on the behalf of all entire pharmaceutical industry. The regulatory part has to be little softened, because if we are able to soften from the Africa side the regulatory part requirement, it takes 5 years of that time to bring the drug from India, right, to your country, to the African countries. Why 5 years? By the time 5 years comes, some new drug comes. By the time the 5 years comes, some new technology comes. So if my all esteemed, distinguished excellencies will be able to help us so that we can reduce the regulatory time period, we will be able to provide, India will be able to provide the right product at the right time to the right patient. So the patient should not be suffering. Second thing is, we also request you that Ayurveda, India is the hub of Ayurveda, right? Because I am a member of multiple organizations of Africa, either from the education sector to the government sector to the other different sectors where we talk on the Ayurveda also. People are fascinated to treat the patient with the Ayurveda. Today we can say that we as India, as a country, we are $515 billion, right, we are having. And the way we are going to grow, there's a 20% growth is going to happen as per the CAGR. We will be almost $37 billion growth will be there, in total consumption will be there. Then why not Africa should take? Because we are the basic producer of Ayurvedic product. And believe you me, Ayurvedic products are not less than any allopathic product. Though I sell allopathic, but I understand the beauty of the Ayurvedic product. Here I would request you that all the distinguished our excellency should give a note that the Ayurvedic product should not be treated like allopathic product. The regulatory should give a 6 months to 1 year of maximum time so that the latest thing which has been proven during the COVID time should be there in the African market. With this, thank you so much for giving me this wonderful, beautiful opportunity while representing my beautiful country, India, along with Africa. And thank you, CIA. Thank you so much.